Hey there, music teachers. Welcome, welcome. If you struggle with balancing your time between business and teaching, today's top 5 tips on balancing the music teacher's teeter-totter, I've been on there a few times, business and teaching may be a great place to start. Welcome to the Ultimate Music Teachers live show. So glad you are here. I'm your host, Glory St. Germain, together with my amazing co-host, Joanne Barker, where we discuss the tips and tricks and current trends and what's happening now in music education and how teachers can grow their music teaching business easily. And you can learn more at ultimatemusicteachers.com. So today, Joanne and I are going to delve into the music teacher's teeter-totter, business and teaching. I know I've been on that teeter-totter a few times. How about you, Joanne?
Oh, definitely, Glory. It's such an essential topic. Every music teacher faces the challenge of balancing their love for teaching and the intricacies of running a business. It's quite a teeter-totter some days.
It really is, Joanne. And I think the first step is to understand the difference, right, between working on your business and then working in your business.
That is so true. Working in your business is about the daily grind, the daily activities we do in our business, the teaching, the lesson planning, the prepping things. But working on your business is more about the strategic planning and the marketing and the growth of your business. So those are the two different sides of it, the teaching and the business building.
Yeah, 100%, Joanne. And I think with both being equally important. So we're going to jump into our top 5 tips and the actionable items to help maintain this balance. So here's our first tip for today. Tip number 1 is to delegate and outsource. So as music teachers, we shouldn't feel the need to manage every single detail in our business. And sometimes it's better to hand over specific tasks to experts or even invite a student. I know I've used students and I've kind of hired them to help me in my business, or even a family member to help you. What's maybe one thing that teachers can start with, Joanne, as an actionable item?
Well, start by jotting down 3 tasks that you feel you could have delegated or outsourced. I told a funny story to my students this week about the fact that my husband does all the cooking. It's not a funny story. It's a fact. We don't have to do it all as music teachers and homeowners and family members and mothers and fathers. We can delegate some of those tasks. We don't have to be the ones prepping all the meals. We can call in our family to help. Maybe you've got teenagers in the house, and on the weekend do a 20 meal plan where you're one of those crock pot dump things. That's one way you can delegate, because while that's not part of your business, you still got to do that stuff, right? And that'll free your time up to do something else within your business. So jot down those 3 tasks that you think you might be able to delegate out, and pick one action step to work upon this week.
Yeah, it's perfect. Absolutely perfect. I like someone else doing the cooking. So it brings us to tip number 2. And sometimes I think this is big and it's a struggle for many music teachers. Tip number 2 is to set clear boundaries. So we must define, what are our professional hours? So when are you working on your business, when you're working in your business, and really ensure that we stick to them. If you think about it, Joanne, if you're going to go to the grocery store and they close at 10 and you show up at 20 after 10, they don't open the doors and say, come on in, right? So the only way to really ensure that our personal life doesn't become overwhelmed with our business is to create those boundaries. And sometimes it seems a little bit easier to say it than to do it, right, Joanne?
Oh, totally. One way to do that is to create a clear schedule. One suggestion would be to kind of monitor yourself for the next week and kind of write down just on a piece of paper, here's what I'm doing at 9. Don't change anything maybe the first week. Just write down what you're doing during the day. It's kind of like how we start a budget in our life and in our business and our personal life. Write down what you're doing with your time, and then see how you can adjust it and see how you can say, no, this is when I'm working in my business, or this is when I'm working on my business. This is my personal time. This is my family time. So it'll really help you stay on track. I'm a big fan of schedules and date books. Being a visual learner, I like to look and see what's happening next. So look down and see what your life consists of. When you have your meeting obligations, when you have your volunteer obligations, write all that down so that you can actually see when you're doing what, instead of just going, oh, I've got 5 minutes, I'll do it now. Right?
Yeah.
Find that balance in your schedule.
It's so important. And inside our UMTC Lead Educator program, we actually have created, it's called the Perfect Week. And I remember going through this exercise myself when I first learned about it. And it's exactly what you said, Joanne, is that when you plan your perfect week and stick to that for a week, it doesn't mean you can never change it, but at least you have a starting point to say, and it's locked in. You know, I have a little dinger on my phone and it rings every single night and it plays la la la, la la la, you know, time to go to bed at 10 after 8. And that means shut down whatever I'm doing, just stop. And I think when we have that schedule, as you said, try it for a week, and then you can always adjust it if it doesn't work so that it can fit into your schedule. So great tip. Thanks, Joanne. So that brings us to tip number 3. And this one might scare a few people. Tip number 3 is to embrace technology. In the digital age, it really provides us with so many tools to help us manage our work more efficiently. And that can be everything from scheduling to invoicing to organizing our teaching schedule. There seems to be like an app for just about everything on the planet right now. So whether you are teaching online or whether you're teaching in person, there are many, many tools, including AI, that can help you and save time and help you be more productive in running your business. And one of the elements that we teach inside the UMTC Lead Educator program is how can you use AI to be more effective with your marketing or whatever it is that you're looking to do, even if you're writing blogs. So we need to be open to learning and to embrace these. So Joanne, what's one action item that teachers can do today?
Well, dedicate some time this week to explore one new tech tool. That tech tool could be as simple as a Google Sheet. It's a tech tool, and you know what? It's free. And I have one on my iPad, on my laptop, on my desktop. And you know, when you have it on one device, the same document shows up on all your devices. It's just like magic. So that's a one way you could set up your date book. Instead of buying a physical hard copy date book that you go, oh, I forgot my date book. You have it on your device all the time. And I'm sure I don't use my phone for that kind of stuff, but I'm sure that you can put these things on your phone too. So try one new tech tool that's not overwhelmingly huge, something, like I said, as simple as a Google Sheet or a Google Doc to write things down on, and just start making use and making friends with that new technology. And I'm sure you'll find it'll be a real time saver.
Yeah, 100%. And as you said, Joanne, just explore one, right? Like just get started. And it's really the perfect segue into tip number 4, which is always continue learning. Sometimes I refer to it as NEPD, never ending professional development. And we're always learning in music. So why not be learning in business? There are countless resources out there, and they're tailored specifically for music teachers who want to grow their music teaching business skills. And one must-attend event, it's coming up, is MusicBusinessMastery.live. I'll pop it up so you can check it out. And at MusicBusinessMastery.live, which is coming up, you're going to be learning about mindset, strategies, and tools to build a 6-figure music teaching business. So simply go to MusicBusinessMastery.live. You can get registered today, and you're going to get all set up. So we really want to invite you to join us there. So Joanne, when we're reflecting on really not being afraid to embrace something new, what's one action item that teachers can take away today?
I think the best action item right now would be to go to MusicBusinessMastery.live and sign up. That's business information there. There's teaching information there. It's all a kind of a one-stop shop to get you on the track. A lot of music educators don't consider themselves business owners. That'd be like your hairdresser saying, well, I just cut hair.
Yeah.
You know what? They consider themselves a business owner, whether they're operating out of their house, operating in their own private place where they've rented their own place or own their own building, or whether they're renting a chair somewhere. And can we all relate to that? There's teachers amongst us who have lessons in their home. There's teachers among us who own music studios and employ other people. And there's teachers out there who rent a space in another facility. So we need to consider ourselves business owners. So I think the best actionable step right now, go to MusicBusinessMastery.live and get signed up.
Thank you so much, Joanne. And I know we have a lot of fun, and Joanne will be there too. So make sure that you join us at MusicBusinessMastery.live. And finally, tip number 5. And I think this is one of the most important things that all of us need to embrace. And tip number 5 is to build a support network. I want you to remember that you're not alone on this journey. Many years ago, BC, before computers, some of us really felt isolated. We just taught in our, and I think to this day, some people still think I am just a music teacher and I'm kind of all by myself here. So I want you to really embrace the opportunity to build a support network around you. Remember that you're not alone. Connecting with fellow educators can provide support, fresh perspective. You can share resources. And if you haven't joined our community yet, I invite you to do so. You can join us at our Ultimate Music Teachers Facebook group so you can learn more, you can share, you can stay connected. And I love that community, Joanne.
It's a great community. What you could do this week for the actionable step on this tip would be to come over and join us at the Ultimate Music Teachers group and share a challenge you're facing right now. Yeah, we do a lot of celebrating of wins, but we've all got challenges too, and it's okay to share those challenges. Chances are, if you're having that challenge, either someone else is having that same challenge or someone else has just recently dealt with that same challenge. So reach out to those educators in the group. There's a wonderful community of supportive people there of all various levels of experience and levels of different teaching abilities and different teaching styles and different areas of the world, not just a country. We're talking people around the world in the group. So the resources there are so huge. So come and join us at it's called Ultimate Music Teachers, and it's on Facebook. And I'm the one that will let you in. So just answer those questions, and I'd be more than happy to take action and let you into our group.
Yes. And thank you so much, Joanne, because you really are I always call Joanne my right arm because she does so many things at Ultimate Music Theory, everything from designing all of our games in our Ultimate Music Teachers membership to taking care of our Facebook group, multiple things. And of course, she's my co-host here as well. And I think one of the things that we love is helping fellow music teachers, as Joanne said, we're in countries around the world, to really connect and understand how things are taught differently in different parts of the world. Things are taught differently whether you're teaching online or in person. Things are taught differently if you're teaching piano or voice or violin or guitar or drums, whatever that might be. So it's all about really finding that equilibrium, a state of balance and calm state of mind. And sometimes it's a little tough to maintain that perfect balance. And these tips that we're sharing with you today and action steps can certainly guide you to become a little bit closer to the harmony in your professional life. And we're so grateful that you've joined us today. If you're watching the replay, or if you're here live with us, give us some love in the chat. We'd love to hear from you. What are some of the things you'd like us to talk about? What are some of the challenges that you have? And I think we've really delved into these topics, and we need to be supportive of our teachers, right, Joanne?
That's right, Gloria. To our viewers, we encourage you to implement. Well, we ask you to enjoy these little chats, first of all, but we also encourage you to implement these steps, because you can have all the great ideas in the world, but they're just ideas until you implement. And there are some teachers in our community who are absolute rock stars of implementing things. And, not every idea you hear might work for you, but you don't know if it's going to work for you till you explore it and think about it and, give it the due kind of respect that every idea needs. We can't take on every idea in the world. We need to find ideas that work for us in a community that's going to serve you and work for you as well. So you want to see that transformation in your business and in your teaching and enjoy that lifestyle that you deserve.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, we're doing what we love, which is teaching, but we also want to grow our business financially. And that's why I'm inviting you to join us at MusicBusinessMastery.live, where we're going to be sharing all of these wonderful things. So thank you, Joanne, for joining me today. And thanks to all of our viewers who have joined us on the Ultimate Music Teachers Live show. Until next time, keep your passion alive, keep your business thriving. And if you like this episode, be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel, join us on our Ultimate Music Teachers Facebook group, connect with us on LinkedIn, and let us know what topics you would like to learn more about. Remember to grab your 3 free gifts at ultimatemusicteachers.com. Thanks, Joanne. Let's send them all some love.
Have a great day, everyone.
Till next time, teach with passion. Bye now.